This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistant's assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Lowe's knows you take pride in every project. So take on what's next today with a free Select Craftsman hedge trimmer or leaf blower when you buy a 20-volt push mower. That's a $119 value on reliable, high-performance Craftsman tools you trust. For the power to do it all, build, repair, restore, maintain, go with Craftsman. Available at Lowe's. We help. You save. Valid through 5/21. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to High School Hoops with your hosts, Steve Collins and Jake Stager.
Roadmap here.
All right. Welcome to High School Hoops. Excited that you decided to join us today. Hi. Jake.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm looking at a map right now.
Yeah, he's doing some stuff. But before we jump into that topic, which we talked about before we came on, I'd like to give a big shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine on the market. They have a wide range of them. They have the IC3, they have the home one, which are both great. And then they have some of the more complicated ones. Tell them that I sent you. They'll take really good care of you. I know they'll give you $450 off. They won't on the IC3 or the home one, but the rest of them, they'll take good care of you. And just mention me, no matter what you buy, if you got a call, tell them that I sent you and they'll take, trust me, they always find a little extra, little sugar in the sugar jar for you. So anyway, and they're great. And like I said, I have very few sponsors. There's a reason they're a sponsor, because they take really good care of us. And, we own 3 of them. So it's like we own, if this pisses any, sorry if this, but we own I own a Jeep because I like American made cars. And that's when you look, if you like something, you just keep buying them. I won't tell you how many Jeeps I have, but my wife has a Honda. So, whatever. We don't fight about it too much. And then go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. The one-stop shop for basketball coaches, everything that you need. It's crazy. Like I keep adding stuff. It's like I got to almost stop and I got to go. At some point, I'm going to go in and I got to do a re-clean because it's like, holy crap, there's just almost too much stuff in here. And again, 14-day free trial. So you can go in and kick the tires around. If you don't like it, then leave. It's all good. It's all good. I believe in it enough that I'm the only one that offers a 14-day free trial. So go over and check it out. I'm also the only one that's actually still coaching now. There's a couple other sites out there, not lying, but they're run by big CEOs who are making millions of dollars a year or people that used to coach. I'm still coaching. But anyway, that kind of leads into today and the roadmap. I'm very excited about my roadmap. I've had it up for a couple of years. If you go over to teachhoops.com, it's on there, right? I think it pops up. It's a pop-up. So you can get the roadmap for free. They will
you can actually sign up to receive your free road. If you go to the website, you can sign up to receive your copy of the roadmap.
Yeah, and it's awesome. It will walk you through every month, and basically there's 4 seasons in coaching. There's the preseason, the season.
You call it the 4 E's.
Ooh,
that's what you said. Don't you remember what you said?
I don't.
Those are the 4 E's of high school basketball coaching.
Yeah,
envision, enact, evaluate, and enhance.
Yes. 4 E's.
Or you keep going. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee as you keep talking.
Okay. But anyway, so and then when you look at the roadmap, you basically have the preseason, you have the season, you have the postseason, and you have the off season. So coaches don't take off. Us as basketball coaches, we don't have an off season per se. We do, but players definitely don't. And the roadmap will kind of walk you through that. It will talk you about evaluating, kind of making smart goals and those kind of things. But I think the roadmap will kind of walk you through, and this is going to go up end of April or early May. Well, I'm in a different shift at that point in the season as far as the roadmap, right? The postseason's over. I'm hedging toward that off season now. I'm thinking about summer. I'm thinking about summer. I'm thinking about, where my guys are going to play, how we're going to work on the skill sets and all that kind of stuff. So Coach, what do you think? Where do you think I said we're kind of leading into the off season? What's your thought on that?
So the off season, and you basically said it's a time for you and your program to grow. I don't know if you talked on that at all.
Go ahead. I talked about it a little bit, but I mean, I think that's where the roadmap kind of helps.
Right. So, and the roadmap, you have these 5 components of the roadmap, and we'll break down it in more as we continue on through the months of what we call the off season or the enhanced time of the year. So you're looking at like ways that you can make your team better, like performance wise. So skill development and evaluating your data, right? So looking at when we talk about data, looking at statistics. Well, okay, what statistics that were things that were not only things that were negative, but positive things that you can use to enhance for next year. I think is one thing that you want to be thinking about through the course of the year. Opportunities to collaborate and learn. This is also the off-season time is a time to look and try for new ideas, whether it's offensively, defensively, how you build your culture, how you look at your philosophies, how you communicate. Basically, all the different things within your basketball program is a time to try new ideas. And then it's also a time to recharge. So take time to be doing things that are non-basketball. And for me, like I got 2 kids. I know if I do to take on a head job, I know that will be something that I'll have to be more aware of, because previous job I was so engulfed in it that I now know that I need to make time for my family. And so it's that
work family balance, which is hard for coaches. Oh my God.
So hard. And even us as educators, right? I have to remember too, that I'm still a teacher first, and that's the number one thing. And that can be really hard too. And so, and then building relationships. Again, we'll always talk about this since we've started this podcast, 4 or 5 years ago. One of the biggest things we've always talked about, it's really about how you build relationships, not only with your players, but your staff and your staff. I think you got to have a really good relationship with your staff. You should be able to go out to dinner and hang out. If you can't do that as a staff, then your consistency isn't really very good. And then the last thing is looking at budgets and fundraising and summer camp. So those are all things that we'll be talking about for several months, and then talking about ways that you can make yourself better and your program. So that's kind of where your mind should be right now. Where is your head? Some of the coaches are trying to find that right job for themselves. Some coaches are, how can I fix or improve where I'm at right now? And then some people are even evaluating, is this the right time for me? Because sometimes people take a break like I did. I took a break from I was a head coach from 2012 to 2017. And then I took a 6-year break, took a couple of assistant jobs, and then just focused on being a dad and being a great teacher and making my relationship strong with my family and
coaching your own kids right. Too. You're still coaching.
And there's always a time to, you don't always have to do everything in duration. Everybody is different. And you just got to do what's best for you, and then find that right fit. So I like I said, that's that whole recharge. Your recharge will look different. Opportunity to watch, go to clinics,
a lot of stuff. And we're all coaches. So this is what I was telling a teacher who's remember this the other day. I said, we're all coaches. And they go, what do you mean? I said, Well, if you're a parent, you're a coach. If you're an uncle, you're a coach. If you're a teacher, you're a coach. If you're, if you're a boss, you're a coach. Everyone is a coach at different levels.
Right.
Like, it's like you're maybe stop coaching that high school team, but you're still coaching. Like as being a parent, both of us are parents. That's probably our most important coaching job is
and our
that.
most important listening job is being a husband. We got to listen, right?
Listen, lots of listening.
Yeah. Well, I'm going on 13 years. How many years have you been married?
25.
Oh, see, we're still good.
I didn't pause on that, right? Did I pause on that? I don't think.
No, you were just reminiscing of all the wonderful 25 years that you've been married.
Oh, 25. Hey, I tell anybody that made it through COVID, your marriage got to be okay. God, I wonder what the divorce rate is. Talk about a side talk, but think about it. You think this is a stats teacher, and you were talking about enhancing in stats.
So you got married. You got married just when you started the memorial job.
No, she's never known me. We were dating. We were engaged.
Okay.
She never has known me not as a head coach, married.
Okay, so when you're not coaching someday, that will be the true test of your marriage.
Yeah, but that was COVID, though. I didn't coach during COVID. So I
know
we were stuck in.
So I guess it's just a recreation of
COVID.
COVID will be the retirement will be like COVID times.
All right. Anything else? So what are we going to do next week? Let's lead into what we're doing next week. What are we going to talk about next week?
Oh man,
we're going to lead into some of these things, right?
I want to be able. Can we do this? Let's take something that you want to work with your team. Performance gap, and we're going to collaborate and talk about what I think or what you think, how you're going to do to improve that for next year.
Performance gap next year. Okay, that's a great idea. Let's do that next week. All right.
Because not only will that be successful for you, because you'll get some ideas, and that'll be a great way for other coaches to learn the process. Yep.
And then everyone will know our weaknesses. Great. I'll just send it out in the world. I don't care. Whatever. Here we go. I'll go fishing. All right. See ya. Till next week. Bye.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.